Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Icon. Thank you so much for checking out another episode of Esports Analysis. Today, we are back on board with Envoy. I just wanted to show another map here between this scrim between Atlanta and Chicago. I know yesterday's video got a ton of views, and I just think that anytime that these two teams match up, it's what people are super interested in. Of course, we haven't been able to actually see it at an event, or when we were still on land, we didn't see it on land either. But hopefully, who knows about Champs, and if Champs isn't online, then hopefully we'll definitely see it next year. But in this one, we are on the map Gunrunner, and Envoy has a really great game here, and this is just another map where you're going to see him with an Uzi. So we saw it yesterday. He likes to use them in those medium range maps. This is pretty close most of the time, but I don't know. He just, this is the first map that we really saw him using that Uzi. And since then, he started using it on Azir Cave and stuff like that. So it's just interesting to see a different point of view than all the MP5s that we've been watching for 8 or 9 months now, or however long it's been. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to let you listen into the team comms. Again, anytime these two teams match up, I'm really interested to see, and I always want to hear what they're saying, what they're trying to hit, how they're trying to break hills and all that stuff, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So let's go ahead, let's listen into their team comms. I'm still going to pause it where I feel necessary and where I feel like we can really learn about what's happening around the map. But let's go ahead and let's listen in.
White barrels, front door.
Front door.
I spawned kind of close. Take your time, take your time. Buy time.
Two back doors, still on back door, and front door. Close left, front door, close left.
Window dead.
Back door now?
Back door dead.
Side?
Major mid hop.
Tower C, probably Mike. Yeah, flash Tower C.
Oh, front door, front door.
Front Peston, one shot.
One side door.
I spawn here. Helping you hit old.
I'm in the back, I'm in the back.
Pretty sure one's already in you guys.
Yeah, they're gonna beat us here.
One low.
That's fine, that's fine.
Wow, bad timing.
I'm nading new.
Oh,
I'm nading new.
On the heavy
Down
cell.
him. No,
Priest of pitching, short.
Wait, in ramp, in ramp.
Short dead.
Just real quick, we'll go ahead, we'll pause it, we'll bring up the mini map because this isn't something you see very often. So as that was rotating to P2, you saw Envoy spawn multiple times right here trying to get inside of P2. Towards the end there, when he came up off of spawns, he was spawning towards the top of the map. So essentially what happened there is Atlanta was super successful at when they had P2, as you're about to rotate to P3, obviously this is the quickest way to get to P3, but you want to set up spawns to be back P5. So as Atlanta was rotating through woods so they could get behind warehouse and get these P5 spawns, that's when Envoy kept spawning. The last time we saw him was up here by lockers. So if he's spawning top side of the map, that means that Atlanta's pushing the bottom side of the map, and we'll see from there, right? He does have to get from there inside of P3 or cut off any chokes as they're trying to pinch them from the right-hand side of the map. But if they can get inside of P3, are they going to be able to push up through boxes and fight for this back warehouse spawn, or how will that happen as we move forward? Let's go ahead. Let's listen in and see what happens.
Missing
Two new.
One's out of play,
He's close ramp.
On the heavy close, absolute dead.
Yep.
I spawned back for you. Front one. Stay push up front.
Turn around.
Half wall dead.
Go pinch.
I know, I'm trying to look dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold our back. Hold your back.
Hold green.
Two front, guys.
Probably dead.
Water dead. I'm gonna pinch again.
I got one naded.
Come here, I'm stunning.
They're spawning deep still, guys. Spawning deep.
One shot, he's gonna wall bang me. I died.
Fall back right. I spawned deep.
Two hill,
Another one.
One push box.
Yeah.
Behind them?
Yeah, he's bowling us. Yeah.
Wow.
Got a weakened hill.
What the fuck? Good job.
Only two time.
I cried hill. One shot. Close right. One shot.
So real quick, we'll just pause it real fast because I want everybody to see exactly what happened there. So as Chicago had control of P3, we saw Envoy get a kill mid, and then he pushed up through mid, he pushed up through water, and then as soon as you get into water, the benefit of getting into this location is that it changes Atlanta's spawns, right? So rather than spawning here and getting a somewhat close spawn to P3, he spawned them out just back a little bit further. So it's not like going to end up winning you the game or losing you the game or whatever, but it is going to save you for what, 4, 5, maybe 6 seconds inside of P3. And then the other thing that allows him to do, of course, is it allows them to hit from behind, go beat him, and then pinch and shoot people in the back. He ended up dying. Obviously, he killed Priesta. Then they knew that he was coming from that direction, so it wasn't successful. But quite a bit of strategy went into that push mid, controlling spawns, and then trying to pinch from behind.
I need a ramp.
Oh, sorry,
No, that's him. 20 seconds.
I'm hitting this again.
I was gonna rush it.
I have a weak
I
time,
got
really weak time.
eight on.
Box is dead, box is dead.
One shot time.
Bike weak.
Yeah, he's weak.
I got one new.
Good job. Nice job.
Jump.
We're missing one.
He just flashed old. Selling him got peeled.
I got
I
named.
need it old.
I'm holding
Yo, push
Tyler.
old off spawn. Push old off spawn.
Yeah.
Need help with
Right.
traction, Tyler.
Mid traction now.
I'm nading rock. I'm nading rock. I'm nading rock.
Right in bathrooms. Bathrooms dead.
They're two in.
Inner crates. Inner crates. One shot. Inner crates.
Look at inner. I got inner. Another one top and on hill.
Open crate.
Green dead.
Inner and hill. Inner and top.
I'm
Inner top.
trying to I'm trying to Tom.
Yeah,
Inner
draw.
cell.
You. Priest you. Priest
Look
dead.
at you. Nice. Good
I
job.
don't know where we're
Okay, right, yeah.
Kylo.
One's water. I'm
I
pinching
don't see
hill.
water. I don't see water.
Push me, bro.
Water. One shot. Water.
Going
One
hill.
Rock absolute. Yo, what left? Simp.
Fork
Simp is
hurt.
left.
Fork hurt.
Can I look at my bathroom pitch?
Open crate dead.
I was looking at bathroom pitch.
I
don't know where
spawned
Simp's
deep,
at.
guys. I spawned deep.
We're looking for Simp.
I don't see him
Where's
left.
he at? Did he get through?
He's not middle.
I don't see him left.
Here's the kid water. Yo, he's in you.
Okay.
Hey, kill me, you.
Playing green.
Yo, what's
Force
in
is
green?
open.
What's in green? Priesta.
Okay, one's
Same dead
oil.
dude.
I don't see green. He's front green.
Green and you.
I didn't hit
He's
him, I
sitting
didn't
left.
hit
He's sitting
Front
left.
oil. He's gonna
Be low green on me. Low green dead.
Busy's left.
Left. He's hurt left. Hurt left on ramp.
I'm chilling for a second, hang on.
Yeah, two
Jump.
oil, Matt.
I spawned close P3.
Yeah, two of them. I got one weak.
You
Yeah,
know
what?
go back, one of you guys?
I bet they could be P3 guys.
Zip one shot, zip. Close
Grab
one.
your greens up.
Just as we're starting P5 right here, I just want to point out that they were successfully able to keep spawns for P5, and they're doing a nice job, especially Envoy patrolling right here in the middle of the map and getting a bunch of kills as Atlanta's trying to rotate in like through boxes on the top side of the map over here. But they did give up quite a bit of time inside of P4, so they've just about made up for that, but it took the first half of the hill for them to even get back even. So you would have liked to have seen them do a little bit of a better job inside of P4 on contesting. Envoy's doing a really nice job. He basically wins every one of those up-close gun battles when he's not hurt, right? If it's a 1v1 gun battle and you're within 5-10 feet of him, he seems to always win that matchup with the Uzi. So, I don't know, just a little bit, actually, that was a little bit of a weird death there. You figured that would be one that he would have. But I don't know, just a quick note about the gameplay as we're going through the first set of rotations here. As we're back to P1, we'll see if they're able to flip for P2, but they do have a little bit of a lead. So it's a tight game, but let's listen in and see how they approach flipping second set of rotations here as it goes to P2.
Open.
Oh, fuck, he killed me open. Killed me open.
Oh, my bad. I
Inner,
smoked.
inner, 100% inner, 100%.
Inner hurt.
Tyler, side door,
You're
one
not taking
shot.
me, dude.
He went outer. It looks like he could be on rock.
Yo, I'm camping
I'm
you
going
back.
crates, I'm going crates.
Rock, no, dude.
Good job.
One hit left again. I'm gonna
They,
make
Yeah,
they
good
smoked
job.
up for bathrooms.
In water dead.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Job. Another one mid tracks. First guy.
You got time?
Locker spawns or water tower.
They spawn back
We,
left. Dead.
we did not flip.
Top tracks. They're backing up. One side door on you.
Side door?
Yeah, right there, Seth. Right there.
In you.
He went water.
Missing.
Water press.
I think he's red
I'm
train.
just
Oh,
throwing a door
maniac. They
out.
spawned out.
It's fine, it's fine.
Half all too.
Come back, right, guys.
Half all hurt.
Apple dead.
Dude.
Hey, look for
BG
Seth,
got
bro.
me, red door.
Alright, I'm going left.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Here with you.
I'm coming right. I'm going to go right.
Back right train. I'm absolute.
Back red
Back,
train.
oh, yeah, he's laying down
Back
below.
right, back right.
Top AC, and mid tracks. There's window and top AC actually.
I needed back right.
Back right, and one's close right.
Dead. One more
One's close
close.
to that you. Nice.
Nice,
good job.
two.
One
Nice.
shot.
Push that red door. Push that red door.
I don't see anything mid tracks. I'm sliding in front door.
Could be in smoke.
One in the back.
Window.
Major dead. Pinch. He killed me in the back. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
back
that
red.
was
He's
One side, go one side.
Red train.
Get up,
dead.
3. We can
Nice
flex
three.
front door.
To the window.
Try to flex
window.
front.
Damn it, dude.
I smoked.
Front door.
Front door again.
Red door weak, Preston.
I'm here with
Oh,
you.
it's too late, bro.
I'm gonna rotate, guys.
Back right. Got naded.
Yeah, he's quite close.
Back right dead.
He's on top of the boxes.
I hit side door.
Cells on top of the boxes if you go left corner. In front door.
He's in the back door.
He's hurt. There's two at old.
I'm leaving this.
Hey, front. I think we're looking at map. Mike.
So that right there, as we're about to rotate to P3, you can see that Envoy spawning right here in the middle of the map. But they do have control of the bottom part of the map, so they're trying to cut off that bottom lane. That's why you're seeing Scump right there towards the bottom. And they just died. So now the exact same scenario is happening on the second set of rotations that we saw on the first set of rotations. Remember, as we drew this up the last time, Atlanta was successfully able to push down through the bottom of the map and flip spawns, at least initial spawns for P5. They aren't quite as successful this time. It does look like Scump was able to work backwards. RCD's traded, so right there you can see Envoy spawning inside of P5. So they did lock that down. Now it's just a scenario of working back towards P3, trying to get these cuts. Really nice kills there from Envoy. watching the pinch from the middle, but so far so good. We'll see if they can string that together with a good contest inside of P4 and another hold inside of P5.
Deep pinching, guys. Hard block, hard block. I'm deep pinching.
Hard block, someone back up.
Yeah, green.
It tracks. Back bathroom's dead. It tracks. There's 2 of them.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I did. It tracks, they're going new, they're rotating new. It tracks again. Oh, fuck me.
He's top open
One's
crate.
it hold on
top
me?
crate.
They could be water
Yeah,
too.
Bathroom's one shot, good play.
I'm on
Nading over.
Enter dead.
Nothing new.
Naded over hill.
Play
Give him flash. Give him flash.
It tracks dead.
One
I gave
shot.
up flash.
front.
I'm playing bathrooms, guys. I'm playing
I'll
bathrooms.
see left, I'll see left. I gave left.
Push rock, push rock.
I gave left, guys, good job.
I have their side, guys.
That's one
Yeah.
left.
One shot.
Hold left, hold left.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I
top
got you, I
open
got
crate.
you.
Top open crate on you.
Up close?
Wait.
Yeah, yeah. Close, close. Yeah,
Track two of them.
There's one there.
yeah. Trophy kill me. That's
Hold left,
sucks.
hold left,
Yeah.
hold left.
Mike, one's a time, Obeezy, and Mike's back right. Back right.
They have trophies. They have trophies.
I gave left, I
One.
gave left.
There's
I
2
gave
here.
Got
Hold
2.
left, hold left, hold
left.
left.
I smoked in
Missing
front of
missing
you.
one.
One shot. I'm one
Could be
shot.
bathroom
Playing
here.
alive.
I went top close, I went top close.
Top crate dead. Top
This
crate
set of
dead.
rotations on P4, this is a much better job of getting in, getting kills, contesting inside of P4. Looks like they're probably going to give up the last 13 seconds here, but they were able to hold spawns and they were able to keep the lead. So they're probably not going to be able to win this as it goes to P5, but they could definitely win it if they're able to hold for P5 and then slay out as it goes back to P1.
Time.
Someone needs to play like boxes maybe or front
You
door.
wanna play boxes? I got you, you're good.
Yo,
Two
let's
oil,
go,
I got time.
on me.
Yeah,
Helping.
there's two.
Yeah, you're
Three.
good. I'm throwing. They're gonna be
Green.
P3, P3 maybe?
Yeah, P3 now. P3 now.
Yo, P, I'm weak.
I got another one here.
I flashed one in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just standing up. I'm running you out. I'm running
I
you.
need your ramp, yeah. Oh, fuck, I got
Oh,
one. I
he's
got
green, green, green.
One. Yeah, that was good angle.
Green
by him.
set, dead. One more.
Flooded time with you?
Boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's box.
Are you-
Boxes.
You open my door?
I need it in front of you, Matt.
One more below me. I need help.
Nice. Good job.
2 P3.
Double box dead.
Nice. Good job.
We can't win off this, guys.
I got 1 P3. Another 1 P3.
I'm just staying behind this door.
There's 2 there.
I'm staying front door. One link front door. I'm just holding an angle.
Rocked in.
They're in this
I'll
shit.
come
Alex,
up,
I'm on
I'll
top.
come up.
In
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
He's probably gonna be you.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving.
I hit low water. He could be crates. He could be crates.
Yeah, are you guys not blocking crates right now?
Uh,
I think there's one P3 anyways.
going green. I'm going
Aw,
green.
2 you, dude. I fucked up.
I just fucking, yeah, we gave him force, guys.
Yo.
Staying in
That's
green,
my
staying
bad.
in green.
That's
Staying
okay.
green, guys.
I'm anytime.
Hill dead.
Nice, good jump. I smoked some.
I'm throwing Toby right here.
Making him look.
Top crate, top crate. Top crate and oil. Oil and top crate.
I'm holding you.
Oil.
I'm holding you. I'm holding
Yeah,
you.
it was.
Top crate, top crate.
I need it in front of you, Tom. I'm going you.
One's in you. You,
Flash.
you, dead.
Top crate dead. One more
Nice,
time.
I'm
Time
you.
challenging you, Matt. Good job. Four.
One top crates. Top crates. I'm playing
Yep.
my life. Going back.
Try to play time.
Blanky
We need 4
bathrooms.
seconds, guys.
Bathroom, Matt, fluid set. He free-fired it. Weak guys.
Yeah, we're going
It
up.
tracks,
Another one
it tracks. I
bathroom
can't get the time. One's a weak inner.
I need a- oh, I
He's going back
did.
bathrooms. Mike, bathrooms.
Looking at it.
We spawn you guys. We spawn you. Good job. Good timing. Good
Water.
Water ramp dead. One shot. Water ramp. Super clean. One shot.
job,
I got it.
Wow.
Job, Dill.
Nice job there
Yep.
towards the end of just sneaking in. And really, when you're within 10 points of winning, if you can just get inside of P1 and just win a couple gun battles, then you're going to end up winning the map on P1. So could have been a little bit easier as Envoy leaked out at towards the end of P5. Had he backed up just a little bit further back towards back bathrooms, he would have been able to flip that and they would have held spawns, made it a little bit easier, because if they don't end up winning on P1, then they don't have spawns for P2, and this could potentially get a lot closer, but it didn't. As we look at the scoreboard here, Envoy 40 and 30, massive map out of him. Arcity's +6, Formal +4, Pristini +7, Scump -1, but that's okay. Really close matchup. Underneath, Priesta's been struggling as of late. Priesta went 20 and 35. Not quite sure what's going on, but last event, he had some matches where he had like a 0.5 overall. He just hasn't looked all that well as of late. Celium -4, Simp -1, Major Maniac -9. I don't know. You don't see them as a collective unit really being that negative all the time. So I don't know if it's just practice or the game's getting a little bit stale. I don't know what's going on with Atlanta, but I trust that they'll bounce back. Next event that they're in, I'm sure they'll be in Championship Sunday. So with that, guys, if you're new around here, you enjoy that sort of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I put out brand new videos every single day breaking down the Call of Duty League. Any comments on this one, Envoy's performance, Priesta's -15, anything like that, put it down below. I love reading the comments and all the interactions. Make sure you leave a like before you head on the way. It really helps out the channel. And thank you guys so much. I will catch you in tomorrow's upload.